Disclaimer! I did not feel like putting on makeup for this video. I just could not care right now. What this video does offer are beautiful shots of the amazing weekend I had with my friends recently. What's wrong with my hair right now? As you may or may not know, the Philippines recently had a long weekend because we do that like every other week. For this 3-day weekend, my friends and I decided to go to Baler, Aurora. Mark was kind enough to drive for us. Thanks, Mark! And I did offer to drive if he ever got sleepy, but he never took that offer. So the drive going up to Baler was really quite the experience. You know what they say, it's not about the destination, it's the journey. Is that the quote? I'm gonna check if that's the quote. Thank you, Karen, for providing some of these GoPro shots. Thanks to Karen, we were able to try a lot of new restaurants and coffee shops. You know, every time I go back to Baler, there's always something new. For a lot of people in our group, it was their first time to go to Baler, and that's why I urged for all of us to take a trip to Salarin. I don't want to just talk about it, I'm gonna show you. Once we got to the property, we all followed this path through the woods. I don't think people really expect to see such a beautiful wooden edifice at the end of this path, seemingly in the middle of nowhere. It's amazing. Of course, the first thing we did was take a picture. Once we finished exploring the artist's house, we moseyed over to the beach, which was pretty exciting. There's this part of Salarin that I always refer to as the lost part. Not that anyone gets lost, but because it reminds me of the TV show Lost. There are just these huge boulders left and right of you, and if you're adventurous enough, you could walk along the rocky path and just see where that takes you. It actually led us to a cave. I really wanted to go inside and swim through it, but I was also really scared that I'd discover something that would swallow me whole. When I finally did get the courage to try and go further into the cave, that's when the water started to just rush towards us, and I tried to hold on to something, but there was nothing to hold on to except for slippery rocks. And so we're all freaking out, like, woo! When we watch the video, it doesn't even look like anything. It looks like the water is as calm as like doves. I don't know, are doves calm? I did mention earlier that we were able to try a lot of new restaurants and coffee shops, but I'm gonna zero in on just one of those establishments, which we kept going back to like every day that we were there. On the last day of our trip, we went back and it was closed, and we were just like gonna cry, or maybe it was just me, but I was like, what? Why are they closed? And they're like, the owners got drunk last night. The name of the shop is Press Start Cafe, and I would love to tell you how to get there, but those instructions would involve something along the lines of, you know that rooster that hangs out on the corner? Just take a left there and then walk past about 5 palm trees, and then you'll see an old man with a cane. You can ask him how to get there. What I'm trying to say is, look for it on Loolook. Loolook is basically how to explain Loolook. You can just look it up on Loolook, click on the map, and then bada bing bada boom, you'll be led to the restaurant of your choice. You've probably already guessed that I'm an avid user of Loolook. And it's funny, ever since Loolook started and I kept telling everybody about it, friends would keep asking me, are you like a part owner of Loolook? The answer to that is, I am as much a part owner of Loolook as I am a part owner of Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. So the answer is no. Now let's get back to Press Start Cafe. One of the things we loved ordering was my personal favorite was the garlic and cheese. Neither of these is garlic and cheese. We also tried the banana Nutella crepe, and folks, whenever you order anything with Nutella, it's gonna be a win. And a win it was. One of the highlights of the trip was our friend finding true love with an Indo board. The place where we were staying at had an Indo board, well, a makeshift Indo board. My friend saw it, she was like, what's this? And she tried it out, and ever since she got on that thing, I don't think she ever got off. Yes, Baler is a surfing destination. You might be wondering, well, did you guys actually ever surf? Well, yes, we did, but that's not me on the board, that's Karen. I'm not the surfing expert at all. In fact, I hire instructors to push me out, and I just kind of sit on the board. They'll tell me when to stand up, and that's what I call surfing. Unfortunately, we are too poor to have a GoPro, but Karen isn't. That's why I am showing you this shot of her right now. In this moment, a surfboard is coming at her. What is she gonna do? How is she going to face this oncoming challenge? Get out of here. Well, that was anticlimactic. And that's all for this week. If you like the video, subscribe, like it, share it, bop it, twist it, pull it, and I'll see you again next week. My name is Diane. Hear me. We did go exploring around these coves and caves. Cove cave. What if it's a cave in a cove? Hey guys, it's a snow. Oh my god, you guys
have done this before.